My name is Caden. I am a staff engineer at Gremlin. I'm also one of the managers now. I do more like statistics, behind the scenes, analyzing stuff, tech troubleshooting, scheduling, a bunch of tech stuff. I mainly work with bands, more creative artists. I'm a big experimental guy, so anything that is out of the box, sort of what I mess with. My day-to-day, coming in, troubleshooting anything before I get to work, anything that might have been brought up by the team, setting up for a session, especially if it's a band, I'll be showing up a lot earlier, just to give them a bit more flexibility in how much time they have to work. And then, at the end of the day, tearing down, maybe working on some personal stuff if I've got some stuff to do. I was told about Gremlin by my college professor. I went to Waubonsie Community College, and he was like, telling us about possible jobs in the area, and Gremlin came up, and I'd heard the name before from a couple of colleagues, and I was like, you know what, I'll apply for an internship, and I did that. I got hired very shortly after starting my internship, and then I've just been here since I was 19 when I started. 22 now, so 3 years, a little over 3 years, and where I'm at now, being more of a higher up role, managing stuff. I'm passionate about the place. It's a place that I love, and it's stuff that I love doing. Being able to help people realize their artistic expression into something that they can show to the world. That's important to me. So my approach when working with new artists for the first time is to, I think, getting to know your artist, and on the other side of things, getting to know your engineer is an important process, because you want to make sure you have the right fit. But spending some time talking to them about what they're interested in, their musical influences, what sort of stuff they're trying to do, what sort of stuff they're writing about, sort of their sound is pretty important. And then just walking through the process of how I do stuff, how I go through recording, and then getting to it. I think something that I've improved on since starting is speed. Just the speed at which I work on recording, especially with rap clients. They want to get a lot of songs done, during their session, and they're punching in and out vocal lines pretty fast, and they want to keep the momentum going. So being able to track at high speed, without any bumps, is probably the most improvement I've had on something since starting here. I find success in this role at the studio. A lot of people measure success by how much money they're making, the profile of the people they're working with, but I measure it with fulfillment. I don't think it matters who I'm working with, how much they're paying me. As long as they're happy and I'm happy with the product that we're creating together, that's what I call a success. So anytime I end a session and my client is happy with the work that they've done and the work that I've done, that's a win in my book.
All right, that's all the questions I have.
Sweet.